This is a setup demonstration for the Horizontech Falcon King tank. Inside the packaging, in addition to the tank itself with one coil pre-installed, you will also find an extra replacement coil head. The one that comes pre-installed will be a dual mesh coil, and the backup is a single mesh coil, as well as a spare replacement glass. That's a little different than the one that comes pre-installed. The pre-installed model will be a 6 milliliter capacity bubble glass, and the straight glass that comes as your backup is a 4 milliliter capacity glass. One thing to note when removing your tank from the package for the first time, it will be sitting on this little tray here, and there is some adhesive that holds it in place before opening. So you'll want to check the bottom of your tank and make sure to remove with some isopropyl alcohol any residue from that adhesive that might still be on the bottom of your tank. Now let's take a look at the tank itself. To disassemble the tank to access the coil for priming or for replacement, you'll go ahead and grasp the top cap and the airflow base and unscrew. This will give you access to the coil itself. The one that I have here is one of the single coils because this is our tester demonstration tank, and it has been gently used already. To remove the coil from the airflow base, you'll simply unscrew that, like so. To remove the glass section from the top cap, grasp the top cap and the glass, twist and pull, and the drip tip also just pulls right out if you wish to replace that. To prime the coil, you have a couple of options. You can either manually prime it by applying some of your liquid to the exposed cotton wicking ports on the side of the coil or through the top of the coil, or you can simply screw the coil in, clean and dry out of the box, and reassemble the tank. And then fill. To fill the tank, you'll press this button that is located along the top cap. You'll notice that it does stick out a good distance, but it isn't super easy to press. There's a fair amount of travel to the button, which makes it so that it's not likely for it to be accidentally pressed and cause the tank to open. It does have a spring-loaded twist-open mechanism. It's got quite a bit of force behind it, so you may wish to not allow it to just swing wide open on its own and allow it to gently swing open. But that is up to your preference. And that exposes your fill port right here. So you can go ahead and take your bottle of liquid, insert the nozzle, and squeeze to fill it up. If you are allowing your coil to sit and saturate over time, you'll want to give it a good 5 to 10 minutes to make sure it's fully saturated before using it for the first time. This is recommended because heat plus dry cotton equals burnt flavor, and that's generally the indicator that it's time to change your coil, so you don't really want it to taste like that straight out of the box. Once you've allowed it to thoroughly saturate, you're ready to put it on your device, set your wattage to your preference. You'll always want to check the wattage range listed on the coils to make sure you have it set to the most appropriate wattage range for that coil on your device. And that's it. That should be everything you need to know for an initial setup on the Horizontech Falcon King tank. Happy vaping!